Our state's aging ferry system has experienced rough seas since the pandemic, when mechanical and staffing issues sidelined sailings and vessels, leaving frustrated passengers waiting in long lines and dealing with canceled sailings. But today, Governor Bob Ferguson announced a plan that he hopes will help the state's ailing system, including a plan to delay hybrid electric conversion of two of the state's largest vessels to make it so Washington State ferries will have 18 operating vessels in the water at all times starting in June, something not seen since 2019. This includes the Wenatchee, which is one of the state's largest ferries.
So the Wenatchee is, of course, one of our largest ferries, and we're proud that it's going to be our first, Washington's first, hybrid electric ferry. Again, we anticipate that early this summer in June. What used to be one of our fleet's biggest polluters will soon be our cleanest ferry, providing a model for the future of clean transportation. At the same time, of course, we're going to delay the conversion of the other two large ferries. I made that decision to delay that conversion for a very simple reason, and that is to restore our service, our domestic service, to pre-pandemic levels.
The other two vessels that are slated for hybrid upgrades will be serviced after the 2026 World Cup, so that the state ferry system has the boats available to meet the expected heavy demand. Governor Ferguson also is directing the state to look into adding up to 5 new vessels to the state's existing fleet.
So that's why today I've also directed the Washington State Ferries to explore innovative options for procuring new vessels faster. We just need more options on the table. Among those options is leasing with the goal of purchasing the boats down the road.
Meanwhile, Washington State Ferries Director Steve Nevy says staffing has improved since the drastic drop in ferry workers following the COVID-19 pandemic in 2020, and that's thanks to several new programs to obtain new and skilled employees.
We created an AB to Mate program to help our entry-level deck crews work their way up to captain. We created a scholarship program to help people coming out of high school or college come in with no maritime experience at all, do a 2.5-year course, and then become qualified seafarers to also be qualified captains. And also we created a pilotage program to work as a captain or a chief mate in the Puget Sound. All of our captains and chief mates are required to be qualified Puget Sound pilots too,